Hey guys, I'm Hilikus. Welcome to a podcast from the Lost and Found. Now, Lost and Found is traditionally an Xbox gaming website. So this podcast is going to come as a little bit of a shock. Most of our viewers are already Xbox gamers, and that's kind of why they watch the show. But I always seem to get asked the same question over and over again of like people wanting to buy a console, and they're like, I don't know what console to get. Should I get a Wii? Should I get a PS3? Should I get an Xbox 360? I think those are the three choices. So I just wanted to break down those choices for you and go through what the advantages and disadvantages of each one is. And so hopefully you could see where you fit into each category a little bit easier. Okay, the first one on the market is the Wii. I think that's kind of the basic of the three. This is because the Wii is standard definition. It's not got the HD content like Xbox and 360 has. And its level of gameplay is probably easiest. So if you're not really a serious gamer and you want to play interactive kind of games, then I think the Wii is the way forward for you. It's known as the cheaper of the three, so it's more of an entry-level kind of gaming console. And particularly if you want to play games with friends, and especially if those friends aren't into video games, then I think the Wii is a great way forward, because whenever you have friends around for a party and stuff, they can get involved very easily and you can play some very simple games with them. The graphics are a lot lower quality than the other two consoles, and the games aren't as in-depth or as difficult, I would say. I think the games are a lot more difficult on the other two consoles. It's more for fun and party kind of games, and I think the Wii Fit is probably a big selling point as well. If you're willing to shed out for the Wii Fit balance board, then like the exercise routines and some of those fun games on there, they're worth playing. So that's the Wii. I think the Wii retails at around £160, and then you obviously get bundles if you want to include games and stuff like that, and the Wii Fit balance board is about another 70 or 80 quid on top of that. Right, the next console in the running is, let's talk about the PS3, because I want to finish on the Xbox. So let's talk the PS3. Now the PS3 is the most expensive of the three consoles. It's selling at around £260. So performance wise, the games are going to perform pretty much identical on an Xbox and a PS3. You're still getting 1080p graphics out of both machines. So the games are going to look, they compare games when they're released on both consoles and they look identical. So that's not an issue for us. I think you've got to work out what else you're getting from a console. So playing online is a big part of gaming these days, and the PlayStation does allow for this. And what's good about the PlayStation is that online playing is free. So once you've bought your console and you buy a game, you can play online using your broadband connection, and the service is free. So Xbox would charge you for this, but we'll come to that in a minute. Another great point about the PlayStation is that, I can't believe I'm saying this, is that you've got a Blu-ray player included. So if you've got a HD TV and you haven't yet bought a Blu-ray player, it's a great opportunity to get a Blu-ray player in your house, so you can start renting Blu-rays. And they do look a lot better than normal definition DVDs. So I think Sony have been quite clever with this, because they did this before with the PS2. When the PS2 released, it was one of the cheapest DVD players on the market. And so people were saying, well, I need a DVD player, I'll buy a PlayStation, and we'll use that as our DVD player. And same happened with Blu-rays. The Blu-ray players are on the market 200 quid each, and now they've got the PS3, which is only £260, and it's a Blu-ray player, and you're getting a games console. So if your direct competitor is the Xbox, then let's talk about the Xbox. Now, compared to the PS3, let's talk about disadvantages. Disadvantages, you've got to pay for Xbox Live subscription. So if you want to play online against your friends, then you've got to pay for this live service. Xbox sell it for around £40. You can buy it online for about £25, £30 for a year's subscription. So if, I'm trying to think of the website, I'll flash the website up at the bottom here, who sell live codes a bit cheaper, so you don't have to buy them from Microsoft. It's something like Instant Codes Live or something like that. So definitely head for those guys for your live codes. So Xbox. Now obviously I'm biased. and because I love Xbox and I've been playing it for a long time. But I honestly believe that if you're serious about your gaming and you want to play online and play socially with other people, then I believe Xbox is the best console to get. You can get the arcade version, which is like £150, £160, just to get you on. You know, you can plug. It's called the arcade version because you plug it in, you put a game in, and you can play. But there's no memory, there's no hard drives, there's no saving your games. So it's kind of the very entry level. To be honest, I'd just go for an Elite now. You can pick up an Elite for around £200, and for that you get like a big hard drive. I think it's 120 gig, I can't remember. So that you can download videos from Xbox Live Service and trailers and game demos onto your hard drive and play those. You can also save your game progress straight onto the hard drive as well. Now, yes, you're paying for an Xbox Live Service, which sounds like a bit of a scam, and I think this is Microsoft's downfall, is that they keep thinking of ways to get more money out of us, so they're just trying to sell us more and more stuff. I was a little bit disappointed once I shelled out £350 for my Elite, and then bought some games, and bought an extra controller, and we're well up to like 420 quid now, and I got it home, plugged it in, and I can't play online without buying a gold membership. When you get a new console, you do get gold for a month, so you can play straight away and enjoy that. And even with a silver membership, you can download game demos, so you can still download those demos and play those games. Gold membership really is for playing online with your friends and being able to interact with your friends by sending messages, whether it's voice or text messages, through your profile. So I'd use that website to get cheap membership for the year. They're really good, and they don't post you out a scratch card like before. They'll actually email you the code, so it can be there normally within 15 minutes, straight in your inbox, and you can whack it into your Xbox and away you go. So, just to wrap up, if you want fun, really casual gaming, that you're going to be playing with friends who don't play games normally, and you want them to be able to be involved and have this party kind of gaming, then get a Wii. They're pretty cheap, and I think that's going to set you going, and you'll have a lot more fun playing a Wii. If you've got money to spend and you enjoy video games but you're not kind of the hardcore gamer, then maybe go for a Sony PS3. Especially if you've got a HD TV and you're looking for a Blu-ray player, then this could be a good addition to your home. But if you're serious about your gaming, and you want to play online against real people and build clans and and belong to that gaming community, then Xbox is definitely the way to go. I hope this has provided some kind of clarity on what the different consoles are and what might suit you best. Now, this is going to be a bit weird because we normally just approach Xbox gamers with these videos, but each podcast is sponsored by Caps for Sticks. Caps for Sticks make little rubber caps which fit on your analog sticks and provide extra grip. You can buy these, they work for Xbox or PS3, and they do black or grey caps to suit. So you can buy these direct from capsforsticks.com. They're really cheap, so I'd head over to their website and pick yourself some up. You can also order them from eBay. If you just search Caps for Sticks on eBay, then they've got like loads online there as well. It's the same people, so it doesn't matter where you order it from. Oh yeah, each podcast we give away a free pair of Caps for Sticks. So, who's the guy that won last week? Lewis Spearing. Lewis Spearing won last week's podcast. So I'll be in contact with you, mate, and then we'll get some details to send you out a free pair of Caps for Sticks. If you want to stand a chance of winning Caps for Sticks from this podcast, just comment your gamer tag below. Now that's not going to work if you're on PS3, is it? Comment your gamer tag below, and if you're on PlayStation and you want to enter still, then just send me a direct message in YouTube with your email address, and I'll count those as entries just the same. Okay, it's been a bit of a different podcast. I hope it's still been interesting for you, and and I hope some people it helps them make a decision as to which console to get. Until next time, guys, bye.